The theme in the holiday of Sukkot itself, revolves around redemption. The Jewish people were redeemed in the Exodus from Egypt, and then they sat in these huts, unprotected, so to speak, exposed in the heart of the desert. These Sukkot, surround us and remind us of the clouds of glory that surrounded us and protected us as a Jewish people. When we remove ourselves from our house and move into this transient structure that is very unstable, this hut outside, what we're saying is we are completely confident that God is capable of protecting us. We are completely confident in God's salvation, and we are confident that our redemption is near and will happen b'sha'at tova u'mutzlachat, in its right time. We anticipate that redemption. That's why we're willing to move from this permanent structure called our home into this temporary structure called the Sukkah. I saw a fascinating insight. My son reminded me of it. In Parshat Ha'azinu, the Torah describes Kenesher Ya'ir Kino al Gozalav Yerachef. We, the Jewish people, are reminded that God is like a nesher, an eagle, who spreads his wings and who merachef, al Gozalav Yerachef. Gozalav are his chicklings, or his small eagles, the baby eagles. Yerachef, he's merachef. He protects them. He surrounds them. And what's amazing is Rav Shamshon Raphael Hirsch explains, why is God compared to a nesher, an eagle, as opposed to any other bird? Says Rav Hirsch that all of the birds clutch their young ones, their chicklings, or their little chickies, or their little babies. They clutch them in their claws. But when they clutch them in their claws and they fly, those babies are exposed to danger still, even though they're being held strong. Nonetheless, they're exposed. As opposed to an eagle takes the baby eagles and places them on its wings, so that the first person that would be hurt, the first person to protect them, so to speak, is the eagle itself. It spreads its wings, and as such reminds its babies, the baby eagles, that indeed it is capable of protecting them, that we can fly, we can soar, we can protrude forward, and I am here to protect you. You are on top of me, and therefore you are protected full force. This is the protection that God offers the Jewish people. He reminds us as we walk into the sukkah that he is a nesher, an eagle. And that eagle is the same eagle that is spoken about with regards to our redemption, when the Messiah will come and the Jewish people will join forces in the land of Israel, will unite as one. What's amazing is we say also, V'kabtzenu yachad me'arba kanfot ha'aretz, that God should gather us together from the four corners. Kanfot, a knaf, is the corners of the land. Knafot are also the descriptions of tzitzit. When we wear a talit, when we wear these tzitzit, we spread the four corners that have the reminder that God is with us on each corner in of itself. The mitzvot are what protects us. And just like an eagle spreads its wing, we spread a talit, and we say that we too can take that which is spread throughout the world, all of the Jewish people, and we can encompass them, bring them together, and be protected by the shield of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, by our nesher, our eagle. This is the expression, and certainly something that resonates with us, particularly on this Chag Sukot. Let us remember where our salvation comes. Let us remember that Sukkot should remind us of our ultimate redemption of all the Jewish people here in Eretz Yisrael. This is the Jewish way, it is the Torah way, and it always will remain the Gila way. Chag Sameach lanu u'lechol Yisrael.